how can I even say, I didn't even know I was gonna do any streaming or anything else today, but I'm sure you guys have heard the news that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away at the age of 76 years old. And somebody messaged me, my brother, on Messenger, told me that Ozzy passed away, and I went, "Oh, seriously, no." But I knew that he's been sick, having health problems the last 5 years. So I figured I'm just going to come on, kind of reflect a little bit about Ozzy Osbourne, how I came very close of meeting Ozzy Osbourne back in the day, back in 2002. But we're going to wait and see if we're going to get some people come into the chat, and hopefully everybody can hear me. If they can't, just please let me know. But we'll just gonna reflect a little bit about this news. I mean, it's just hard to believe, but everybody knew he was in bad health. He just went on recently, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He went on stage and performed a few songs with Black Sabbath, and you could tell he just wasn't doing that great, but sounded still amazing. So I got to figure out. Still don't have anybody here on the channel yet, so I don't know if this is even being broadcast. So we just have to check real quick, guys, because sometimes YouTube just doesn't want to show what's going on. All right, so but yeah, I'm literally in shock right now. Literally in shock about the news. I had an opportunity in 2002 to meet Ozzy Osbourne. I was a co-producer on a reality TV show called Surreal Life, which some of the stars include Vince Neil from Motley Crue, a lot of different MC Hammer, what have you. We were going to go see oh, I'm sorry. It's almost be yourself. Vince Neil was going to go over and see Ozzy Osbourne, so we were going to go over there, but there was one big problem. Vince Neil was so obliterated, he had so much to drink. Ozzy only had a certain amount of time to meet up with Vince Neil, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. So that just kind of pushed the opportunity away. Yasmin, how are you doing? And I'm glad you're here. But just breaking the news about Ozzy Osbourne passing away at the age of 76 years old. Now, let me go into the aspect. I've always been into music all my life, besides working in the movie industry, worked at a recording studio and what have you. And people think Ozzy was the very first singer. Hey, Gorilla. Hey, Mike. Um, can I join you in memories of Ozzy? I guess I don't know how you would join me on here. I have no clue. But let me get back to hey, Gorilla, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Kapla. But the original singer for Black Sabbath was not Ozzy Osbourne. The gentleman's name was Jeff Finhall. He was the original. singer of Ozzy Osbourne. I met Jeff Pinhole back in the day, but this is when after, you know, he dedicated his life to Christ and everything else, became a pastor, but still was out there singing to the ministry and everything else. He was actually the first singer of Black Sabbath before Ozzy ever thought about joining the band. So I mean, so this goes way back a long time ago. But to, to be honest, to be able to come so close to meeting him, but I do have to give a shout out to a close friend of mine who I think is still in England, who helped me out on the video, which was the Near Dark video. His name is Sean Clark. Sean Clark is representing the Osbournes. And he was up in England, hanging out with, Ozzy, Jack Osbourne, the whole family, Sharon. So I haven't had a chance to reach out to Sean yet. I'm just going to let everything kind of, hey, Eddie, how are you? And Blake, how are you doing, Blake? And Rushy FF. Hey, thank you all the way from India. Thank you. Sending some love out to you. But this is heartbreaking news. Do you think? No, I don't think animal cruelty is funny. Not even. Animal cruelty is probably one of the worst things that could ever happen. But this is not about. We're talking about right now. We're talking about the life of Ozzy Osbourne. But my friend Sean Clark, does a lot of the shows for Mad Monster Party. He represents a lot of talent, a lot of actors that have worked in the horror genre, and he represented the Osbournes, and they've been to a couple of panels and stuff like that. People that were able and fortunate to be there back east to meet with the Osbournes, you guys are very blessed. And but again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that like button because there's going to be a lot more stuff going on, more breaking news, this and that, and everything else. But I am just me. I'm just bringing you the shocking news of a very, very, very talented individual. I mean, he's just like everybody else. He's just a person, but he brought so much enjoyment and talent to the world. A lot of controversy, everything else. His son Jack Osborne does all the supernatural stuff like that and what have you. Mike says, Gorilla, there's our cigar lounge topic. Ozzy's death is huge. Yeah, it's huge. And it's upsetting, really upsetting because I mean, like Mike, he's in the chat, knows I've been in the music scene for a long time. And hold on a second, guys, just 1 second. I mean, right now, I'm just in a lot of shock. I have to be myself, right? I can't just say, well, breaking sad news, Ozzy Osbourne dead at 76 years old. No. I remember the TV show The Osbournes. Yeah. Well, yeah, they also had the Osbourne TV show, but then later on, Jack Osbourne had his show where he had his mom, he had his dad on there about like the UFOs or Bigfoot or what the scale between one and whatever. And do you believe this video? When he passed today, he passed the age of 76. It's Brother Jay, believe it or not, I was just chilling, relaxing because I'm still recovering from heart surgery. He sent me a message. He said, Ozzy Osbourne died. I'm like, what? That was crazy. Hey, Kevin, how are you? So I thought that was pretty nuts. But everybody hit that like button. But prayers out there for the Osborne family. Prayers for all the fans. Um, yeah, wowzers. Yeah, yeah, basically. That's it, Suzanne. But you guys can hear me okay, right? And how are you doing, Larry? I'm still recovering. I got still incisions all up and down my left chest. Sarah and Jack Osborne prayers. Kevin, hello from Suzanne. But I really want to welcome in some new people, which I really appreciate. Blake Lawton, thank you for being here. And Rushy FF, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. But yeah, prayers to the family and everything else out there. Um, Anybody have memories listening to Ozzy, or anybody's ever seen Ozzy in concert? Unfortunately, I didn't. I've seen a lot of other people, but like I was mentioning earlier, I did work with Vince Neil as a co-producer. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Did you hear the breaking news about Ozzy Osbourne? He's no more barking at the moon anymore. It's a very, very, very sad day. Um, I don't know, I'm speechless, pretty much speechless. I've seen him live. What? Oh, you did, Suzanne? You actually saw him live? Wow. Wow. My only opportunity came this close in 2002, and Suzanne saying hi to Mr. Dragon. Hey, Curtis. Yeah, it is a very sad day. Um, it's almost like that Don McLean song, "The Day the Music Died," but this is like the all-out rocker type day the music died. When people heard the news about Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and you know, that was a sad day. Uh, meet you all, um, meet you all the way, Suzanne. And everybody say hello to Kevin Theme Park Adventure. Curtis says, glad to see you. Yeah, I'm glad to see you, my brother. And Suzanne saying hello to Eddie. But Suzanne said she saw Ozzy live. What a showman. Yeah, big time showman. But yeah, I figured I'd just come on live, give him my little thoughts about the very, very outstanding musician that has brought us so many memories. It's the thing about music because you can reflect back to songs like even in the 1980s, Ozzy had a huge comeback with some songs that were kind of a melodic, kind of slow song. Mama is Coming Home or something like that. Awesome video. But then before that, Crazy Train. He always reflect back about Randy Rhoads and how he died and everything else. But Curtis is saying hi to everybody. But if you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button so this will get out there to more people so they can see the news. Larry, if you're still able, I'm going to live stream JAS and have you co-host alongside me. Yeah, if I can, if I'm able to, but yeah, I'll definitely try to join you on that. And yeah, the revival. Yes, exactly, Curtis. It was so weird. I was watching it on TV. I don't know if it was live or just got over or whatever when Ozzy got back together with Black Sabbath. And I think it was Rob Zombie. I don't know if it was Rob Zombie on stage playing the guitar, but it sure in heck looked like it. It was incredible. Two, three, four songs, all he sang, but he sounded phenomenal. I mean, yeah, he could move very well sitting on his, as you say, his throne. And just giving the people what they want to hear. But what's everybody's thoughts and everything? I want to hear your thoughts about the passing of Ozzy Osbourne because I'm talking too much. Maybe later today, I'll probably gonna go see the Smurfs movie. Good. Let me know what you thought. Maybe do a movie review or what have you. But yeah, what a just shocking. First thing I think of my mind is popped in my mind was Crazy Train. You know, me growing up as a kid and back then, and Ozzy, Blue Oyster Cult, just these big band, heavy metal like Rocky, rock out bands. But War Pigs, yeah, exactly. I didn't know. Yeah, he had Parkinson's. Do you know who else has Parkinson's? A lot of people don't know this. I was actually watching an interview last night. It was done a few years ago, I think 1 or 2 years ago. Neil Diamond, and he cannot perform anymore because he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. And they did that musical for on Broadway about the life of Neil Diamond. So yeah, paranoid. Um, but yeah, Parkinson's is just Michael J. Fox. Yes, also Billy Graham. And it's just anybody out there. That's there's got to be more research done for Parkinson's because I can't imagine anybody that has to struggle or go through anything like that. But everybody has health challenges. Everybody has to live, fight, continue on with something like that. I mean, I'm dealing with the heart issue, which who knew? Who knew I would be dealing with anything like that? But I still like to welcome in everybody in the chat. Got Mikey Sees 4. Check out his channel. I got Eddie, who's a really close friend of mine. And happy birthday, Miss Suzanne. Let's put the birthday emojis out for Suzanne for her birthday. What a birthday. The passing of Ozzy Osbourne. I am so sorry, Suzanne. But may your birthday be joyous, fulfilled, happiness. And there you go. Mike put a birthday cake out there. Yeah, come on, let's put the emojis out there for Suzanne for her birthday. Thank you, Curtis. And Suzanne said it's the big 60. Oh my gosh, right. Welcome to the 60 Club. Can you believe that? Um, but thank you, everybody. Thank you for the hearts and stuff like that. Party Shrimp says happy birthday to Suzanne. So again, those are just joining. The breaking news is Ozzy Osbourne has passed away at the age of 76. A legend, an icon, phenomenal musician. Um, ever gave one bad performance that I know of. Thank you guys for the emojis for Suzanne. Oh, thanks, Mikey. Let's see. Is Harlow's making a double chocolate cake from? Oh, that sounds good. Yummy is right. Kevin says, "Happy birthday, Suzanne. I hope you have a wonderful birthday." Mine is Curtis says mine is August 24th. Party Shrimp, hello and thank you. Harlem, you rock. Yeah. Um, I'm hoping for all pecan pie that day. Ooh, that sounds good. You know what I miss is pineapple upside down cake. I've really been craving. I've been really wanting some. I was hoping being at the hospital, I'll look at the menu and say, "Is there any pineapple upside down cake?" No. But let's see. Bubblegum shrimp. Ooh, yeah. I love Gladstones. See, I just got home and heard about Ozzy. That's so sad. Larry already knows my birthday. Yeah, I do. Coming up in September. Thank you for the hearts, Curtis. I appreciate it, my brother. Mike saying, "Hey, Party Shrimp, Party Shrimp, how are you? We need to hit up on Fortnite one of these days." And anybody else on here, but let's just all remember the legend and also remember today's Suzanne's birthday. This is great. I had no idea, you know, that we're going to get so many people on chat joining, and I appreciate it. Curtis says, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Suzanne. Don't quit my day job. Happy birthday to you." And many more. Um, so everybody's saying hi to each other. Yeah. So let's see. Party Shrimp says, "I'm doing well. Just got home from Kentucky today. My wife tonight. Cute little Suzuki while we were there. Oh, thought, hold on. My wife thought a cute, oh, bought a cute little Suzuki. Oh, how cool is that? I'm sorry. It's just, I'm on my phone. I was like, huh? What? Where's my glasses? Uh, I love your singing voice, Larry. Yeah, I mean, I wish I kept with it. I wish I would have kept up with my singing. Um, if you get lucky, I may end up if I get lucky, I may end up in Kentucky. Well, I got a good close friend that lives up in Kentucky, near Louisville, Carlton. Thanks so much, Curtis. And he says, "You're welcome." Wow. Me too, Larry. Me too.